Hi everyone, it's Heather. Excuse my voice, I'm just recovering from a bit of a cold at the moment, so my voice is still a bit thick sounding, but I'm feel not too bad, so I thought I'd come on here and do a tutorial. I didn't really know what to do, but I kind of pulled out all my Dazzle dust, which I don't really use that often at all, and thought I would create something with them. So it turned out to be this kind of greeny blue kind of, I don't even know what I would call it. So the tutorial's about to come up, so get yourself comfy and here we go. Okay, so I'm starting with a primed eye. I've just used Urban Decay Primer Potion, and then on top of that I'm just going to use some NYX Black Bean, and I'm just going to dot that onto the eye first of all. And then either taking a brush or your finger, just blend that out. I'm just going to use my finger. So we're going to be using Dazzle dust for this look, and the first one I'm going to use is number 10, which is a charcoal colour. I think it may be called charcoal or something along those lines. Just pick up some of that and then just kind of swish it about in the lid to get rid of any excess, and it's just going to go all over the eyelid. Okay, the next Dazzle dust that we're going to use is number 15. This is kind of turquoise aqua colour, you can see it. And this is going to go on the inner half of the eye, from around the tear duct area just to halfway out. This is such a strong colour that basically the amount that I've got on the brush is far too much, so just pat it and press it onto the eye first of all. And then what to do is just clean off this brush completely, and then just blend it out. And what's nice about putting that charcoal base on first is it just mellows everything out a wee bit, the colours, so they're not incredibly bright, although they are still quite bright, but they're just not as bright as they would be if you didn't have that. Next colour we're going to use is a Dazzle dust in 23, which is this dark blue colour here. Now I'm actually going to mix this colour and this colour together to create something in the middle of these two colours, and then just apply that onto the outer half of the lid. Like so. So you have that. It's looking a little bit messy just now, but don't worry too much about that, we can clean that up in a little while. Then I'm going to take this dark blue colour on its own, and this is going to be applied in the crease area. Now to blend that really dark blue colour out, you could just blend it back and forward with a fluffy brush, but what I've found is a bit more effective is using like a light brown eyeshadow. So the one I'm going to use is this one here, and this is called Suede and it's by NYX. It's completely matte, which is really good for this look because it just blends everything out really nicely. And then just use a fluffy brush. This is a number 7 eyeshadow blend and contour. It just is like the 217 by MAC. So I'm just going to take some of that on my brush and just start blending that back and forward. There we go, and I don't know if you can see, but it just blends that out really nicely, and makes the job of blending a fairly dark colour just that bit easier. With the dark blue colour that we use, and I'm going to just use that along the lower lash line, and then just run that along the lower lash line, keeping it quite close to the lashes. Like so, and then just apply just a little bit of the lighter colour, the kind of turquoisey colour, just over the top of that. And then just using this fluffy brush which still has some of that light brown colour on it, I'm just going to run that gently across the top. To blend it all together. And then just to clean up any kind of unevenness underneath the eye, and just to bring it into line with this one, I'm just going to use a kind of cotton bud and just run that along. Now the next bit is completely optional, you don't have to do this, but what I've taken is my Glam Crystals eyeliner by Collection 2000. This one is in Le Freak, and it's this just kind of turquoise colour glitter liner by Collection 2000. And I'm just going to take some of that, it just comes with a little tip just like that, and I'm just going to touch it just on the inner corner on the lower lash line here, just for an extra bit of sparkle. Okay, lastly for a highlight I'm going to be using Pure Luxe in the colour Vanilla, which is just like it sounds, a vanilla colour. It's just quite subtle, it's nothing too incredibly sparkly or frosty. This is the kind of finished product, so it's nice, it's kind of a little bit smoky, a little bit bright, a little bit rock chic. I don't know how I would exactly describe it, but it's quite pretty and I like it. So I'm going to go check out the pictures of this on my blog, which I'll put the link for that in the sidebar. So I think that's all. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave comments and, you know, get in touch if you've got any questions, and I'll speak to you all later. Bye!